I am so sorry. I have been talking for I don't know how long, and it's just been crazy. And it guess I wasn't in the studio. I wasn't. It looked like I was, but I wasn't. And so I just did a whole bunch of breathing. I did a whole bunch of. I feel crazy. I was getting ready to drink up, and so I have this water right by me, and I will go ahead and drink my water. There we go. All right. Oh, perfect, perfect, perfect. So as I'm here, I have a meeting that I have at 7, and so I decided I would come in and try to get this done and do it quickly. And so today will be an abridged version of what we're doing. I'm not sure why that it didn't work. I'm not sure why I wasn't in, but I apologize for that. But what I do want to say is one of the things that we've been talking about over time is relationships and being together. And when you put stuff out there, which is kind of funny, when you put stuff out there, the I don't know if I want to say the universe, or I don't want to say that God kind of guide you to what you should be talking about this week. And one of the things is I've been talking about, a lot of the folks I've been doing podcasts on have been talking about marriage and being with a couple. And one of the things that Donna told me, I think Thursday, is she said, when you get into conflict and you get into conflict with your spouse, there was two things that they decided to do in their marriage when they first got it started. The first thing that they decided to do in their marriage was make sure that they never said anything that would hurt another individual. Uh, yes, I'm on. That just popped up. I think you're on with me, Sonia. Good morning. Good morning. For whatever reason, I didn't have it on, and now it just popped up. But as you can see, that I am on. I was talking, and I guess it wasn't broadcasting, so I apologize for that. When we're talking about money, she said one of the things that they did is they said they would never say anything that was, what do I want to say? Never say anything to each other that would be harmful or hurtful intentionally. There's always you get upset, you get mad, all those types of things can happen. But intentionally, they were making sure that that never happened. Second thing that they said they did was they would come together, and whatever the issue was, is they would sit like in a booth style, that would then put them around, I guess, where they would sit next to each other, and whatever the problem was, they would put out in front of them. And when they put it out in front of them, then that would be the thing that they would combat. So the problem wasn't or each other wasn't the issue. The problem that they were addressing was the issue. And she said for 41 years, that is what has saved their marriage. And so I finished that conversation, and then I move into a conversation where, the conversation where I'm talking to a guy, Scott Mater, yesterday. And Scott Mater said that he has been married for 39 years. And one of the things that he said that worked well in his marriage, and one of the things that worked well in the things that he was doing, was that they decided that they were going to get out of debt together. They were going to do a project together that would put them in a place where they would be better off. And what was amazing is he said, yes, it was very hard at the beginning because they both came with different thought processes. They both came with different beliefs about money. They both came with upbringings that how money was treated. And then they had to come together, and around being together about good morning, how coming together about being around money, they were able to solve the problems together. And he said what happens is they got out of debt, and he said it wasn't like his relationship went from here and then it gradually got better. He said when they started doing the project together, it went from here and it jumped up to good. And for the last, 15, I guess he's been married 30 years. So he said for the last 20 years, it's been great. And so I've been thinking about, as I've, I'm not being able to put up the thing today because I don't know how to do it on my phone. I have my computer all ready to go. We were going to do it that way. But I just didn't get here in time. I'm sorry for that. But, when we think about how God puts those things in our place, every conversation that I've had this week has been about marriage. And so, as I think about your intention today, and I think about the promises that you make for yourself today, and I think about what that would look like, what I say is maybe you should find somebody today to meet with that maybe whether they're struggling in marriage or you need something to help in your marriage, that you can look to somebody who has already been there and can help work through some of the things that are going to even make it better. As I've been talking with Renee and telling her about all the things that are going on, and you've even making some changes, and we've been married, I don't know, 15 years or 16 years now. And so I don't even know, we both forget our anniversary. It's just, we're just so excited to be able to be home and work with each other and be there. So it's a phenomenal situation for us, where it's just every day we get to spend that time together. We get to spend the time. So that's the devotional for today, not our traditional. We'll be back tomorrow with our traditional devotional that we continue to do. When I think about my gratitude and, moving into, I guess what we, need to do, I'm going to skip the second breathing because I got, how much time do I got? I got another 15 minutes, so we're still doing good. So maybe I won't skip some breathing because I think I just need to calm. Maybe we'll do 8 breaths as we go through it. I hope you got your water. I got my water ready. This is my second one. So, whew. Breathe in, breathe out. I'm at Washington Park this morning. Breathe in, breathe out. I'm watching all these people walk and exercise, and that's what I usually do. I will get that done today. What exercise are you going to do today? What are you going to go to yoga? I'm going to go to the gym right after here, get on the treadmill, and then I'm going to do some, the rowing machine. Man, this is so important to make sure we're taking these breaths. I don't even know how to get the music on, so I apologize for that this morning. Doing this on my phone. But we're consistent, right? And that is the key. We're consistently doing it on a daily basis. All right, let's go ahead and hydrate. All right, and then finally, it's back to our gratitude session. So I'm so thankful that I was able to get up this morning. I was so thankful that I was able to move around and get places done, and thankful that my body is working the way that my body should be able to work. And I'm thankful for being able to have transportation and be able to have a car that drives and being able to weave in and out of traffic and to be able to be patient through traffic as you're trying to get somewhere. Thankful for my family and my grandkids and my wife and my in-laws and all those wonderful people that are part of my life. I thank you for the event that I was able to go to last night, where I learned from a guy named Jason Tucker, who is a great friend of mine, who talked about how do you structure yourself in business and branding. And then Patricia Rayburn, who read a book and wrote a book about Denver and all the aspects of Denver. And thankful that I was able to recognize the places in Denver that were there. I'm thankful for the opportunity to work with people and to do the podcast that I'm doing. I'm thankful for the meeting that I'm getting ready to go to and be able to talk and to share with people and to be able to make an impact in people's lives and to be able to really truly say, hey, this is how God has allowed me to shine in this world. And I'm thankful for witty ideas, and I'm thankful for just being able to take care of my finances and the money that comes in and the things that are starting to happen and the momentum that is growing. And then I'm grounded in my faith and my word, and that God is there, right there for me every single day I wake up. I thank you for this, to be able to drive and to get here and to be able to talk this morning and be consistent. I understand how important consistency is, and I'm just so thankful that I'm able to take my time and to be able to do that in such a big way, and a big, just understanding what God would have for me. And I just thank you for waking up this morning. I thank you for what's going to happen for the rest of the day, the podcast that I'm going to do, the people that I'm going to interact with. I'm thankful for the event that's going to happen tomorrow and all the people that have registered. And I wanted to thankful that they are putting their trust in us to help them move forward. And I'm just so grateful this morning that I can get up and I can smile. I can get up and my hands work, my toes work, my feet work. And what an amazing, incredible day that it's going to be today. So now I'm going to move into our affirmations, and I'm going to see if I can find the affirmations here real quick. And let's see, it is it. I'm not at because I want to make sure if I can put I guess I hope that you guys were still on. I don't know. I just did all the affirmations and I'm praying that you were still part of it. If not, again, I apologize. Trying to work this here this morning. My word for today is just joy, is joy, joy, joy down in my heart. And what is the meaning of joy is that you get up every single day, you go with whatever the punches are, you go with what it takes to get things done. You go ahead and you get them done. My wife said to me this morning, "You're going to figure out a way to make this happen, aren't you?" And I said, "I am going to." So tomorrow we will be back at the way that it is supposed to be, the way that I have it planned, the way that there's no things that are going wrong or awry or not happening. I have it all set up. I have my ring light. I have everything ready. And then we just have to go with the flow, right? The computer wasn't working. It didn't boot up. And so now I just had to do it on my phone. But like I said, we did it consistently. And so today, what I'm going to do to end this instead of what I normally do is I'm just going to pray that you have an amazing day. I'm going to pray that you understand that you're God's greatest gift. I'm going to pray that the promises that you keep to yourself, that you're going to do, that you're going to go get them done before you go to bed today. I'm going to pray that every interaction that you have is an interaction that makes you a better person, that makes you just shine and grow, and that you understand that God's greatness is going to come out through you, by you, around you, that this spectacular day that is going to transpire today is because you woke up this morning, you did what you were supposed to do, and now God is going to bless that. So you guys have an amazing, awesome, just incredible day. We're not going to listen to the song today, but you can go to it if you go to YouTube and look me up, or if you go to theroutine.live, the song is right there. You can play it. I just have no clue how to do it on this phone. I'm going to find out though. So next time, if I ever have to do my phone again, I'm going to be able to do it. All right. You guys have an amazing, awesome day.